Feel like I would be that overly nagging parent by talking about this. So, my Tafo tip for today is having good company. And this may kind of sound a little bit naggy. It's probably something your parents say, like, when you're in junior high or high school, that you want to stay with the right crowd and with the right people. You don't want to fall with the wrong crowd, get into gangs, drugs, and all that fun stuff. But I've realized the virtue of this, and I think there's like kind of three lines, or three paths rather, when you associate with people. Like they're fairly ho hum, like they don't really have a large influence in your life, so your path in life remains like kind of in the status quo. It doesn't really benefit you, doesn't really hurt you, but the only variable that kind of hurts in some aspects is your time. There are the people that are negative influences in your life, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be like a person that like influences you into getting addicted to like cocaine or get you into a gang. It's more like they have toxic behavior. They might be emotionally manipulative, and they might actually set you back or even hurt you in certain ways. And then there are the positive influencers in your life that steer you in the right direction of what your goals in life are. And I really do believe this is one of the most important things that you can learn early in your life, is being able to find the right people and like kind of taking a proactive stance in the people you actively invest your life into and the people that you're willing to open yourself into. My sister, has this quote that she always tells me. I don't know where the quote exactly is from. It's basically saying that you're the average of your five closest friends. So basically, the characteristics, the traits, the interests, the passions, socioeconomic status, and all that stuff. The average of the five closest friends is going to be you. And I've thought about it a lot, and I've looked at my own life, and I've realized how important this is. And just 2 years ago, I've had a lot of toxic friends in my life. They were really emotionally demanding and manipulative, and this actually set me back a lot because it hurt my well-being. And I wasn't able to like really remain composed in many aspects because I was constantly drained. I was constantly pouring out. It's kind of like that one friend, like where you hang out with them and you leave afterwards, but you always find yourself tired, needing to recoup. And I had a lot of those in my life, and I felt like I was unproductive, really questioning my sanity, and it wasn't really a healthy state for me. So these people were good people fundamentally, but it was emotionally a toxic, demanding relationship, and I had to remove myself out of those kind of relationships just for my own sanity. And once I got out, I found different people in my life that I relate to, that I respect, that that motivate me, and that I can bounce ideas off of and really progress myself in the things that I want to do in life. And those are the people that I really hang out with now. And I want to just really emphasize here, it's not just a matter of like avoiding drugs. It's finding the people that will not just kind of do that, but like the people that will propel you forward. They will motivate you. They will challenge you. They will criticize you in a loving way, in a way that you can receive that and ultimately make yourself a better you. It's not just necessarily meaning that you hang out with yes men, but these are the people that you look at their lives and like, wow, like I want some of that in my life. And also it's like, well, I can give them advice and they can give me their advice to me, and we can continue to build each other up. And I find that it's really hard to learn things on your own. It's a really painful, costly lesson at times, and given that like I'm only getting older, having these type of friends around me has boosted my confidence levels. It's encouraged me to take risks, smart risks, and ultimately propelled me into new avenues that I've never thought I would have really got into before. So, my target demographic here, most of you guys who are watching me, young 20s, maybe you're in college, maybe you're in high school, but I think the most important thing I could give you as an advice is that it's really hard and also inefficient to kind of go through life and learn skills on your own. I would really highly recommend, being proactive and finding mentors in your life that can pour into you, that you can ask questions about in your careers. I have older people in my life, at work and in my circles, that like will pour into me, and I can ask them any question, whether it's relationships, marriage, how do I build my career, and stuff pertaining to my spiritual life, and it helps me grow. And these are the people that, make me really energized and excited to do things, and also find peers that like are in the same direction as you. And as you find yourself going through high school and college and in your young adult, you're going to find that your interests and your passions are going to change, or more so you're going to realize what you're really interested in and what your mark is in the world. It's going to transition from over just like having fun. And keep in mind, like, I'm not against friends that like the fun friends. I think everybody needs them too. Like, I have a lot of fun friends that like I love to hang out with. So it's not just strictly business. I have those type of friends, but also just it's important just to find people that are also going in the same directions that you are with your passions and your interests, and people that can also propel you and push you forward. And that's one of the most valuable things you can learn. Whether it's finding positive people that really hunger to get better in Smash, or people in your major that are really striving to do certain things, or in your workplace. These are the people that will multiply your life, and I hope that you guys are able to find those people sooner rather than later.